Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Luna and I make Animal Crossing videos every single week. So if you're into that, consider subscribing to join our little AC family. Today we're going to be working on a small portion of my beach. And if you've been subscribed to me for a long time, you know when I start working on my beaches, it is because I'm almost done with my island and my island tour is coming soon. I'm actually going to be working on 3 small sections on my beach today. So I'm going to be giving you 3 more small builds today that you can actually use anywhere on your island and not just your beach. So without further ado, let's get right into the build. We're going to be starting off with this section of my beach. I'm going to be decorating all of this, and we have all of the girlies here with us today. I have a love-hate relationship when it comes to decorating my beaches. I hate that I can't change my beach layout, but I love that it gives me a challenge because I have to work with what I got, and I got really lucky with this island layout, and that's why I don't really want to restart this island. I'll restart my other switch, the one that I did my fairy cottagecore island on. I love this island layout because my beaches are wider and my rocks are huge, so there's just more space for decorating. Also, if you missed it, I did create a poll on my community tab last week asking you guys which island theme I should be doing for the next island, and currently cottagecore Beauty and the Beast is winning. Then it's Elegant Core, Pastel Core is third. I actually spelled pastel wrong. How embarrassing. I'm going to leave the poll up for another week or so, and whichever one has the highest I will do. But yeah, for this beach build, I wanted to do a mushroom beach, but I didn't want to go overboard with all of the mushrooms. And I wanted to use some items that I haven't used before, which I will be incorporating that in the next build, which you will see right after this one. I first had a different idea than what you're seeing here. I did want to create kind of like a carnival using all of the new plaza items. I placed everything down and I didn't like how it looks. I felt like it didn't look or resemble anything Alice in Wonderland. So I tore it down, but I might recreate it again in a different video. Then I went back and I was like, what can I create here? And so then that's when I decided to create kind of like a mushroom beach and incorporating all of the pansy flowers, because you know pansy flowers are one of the symbols of Wonderland. I told you guys before how much I hate pansy flowers, but this theme really allowed me to embrace the pansy flowers. Now I see them and I'm like, okay, they're actually not that ugly. It's funny because I went to a flower shop and I immediately recognized all of the different flowers, and I'm just like, thank you, Animal Crossing. Or when I see videos on TikTok and I see people fishing or something, like one time I saw someone with a red fish and I was like, that's a red snapper. Thank you, Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing has us out here being zoologists and plant scientists. I love that for us. But yeah, I'm almost done with this build. I'm adding one of my favorite paths, which is the log path. And I mentioned before, the reason why I love this path so much is because I can use this in a tighter space and it will give you an illusion of a wider area when it really isn't. But I will leave all of the codes that I use in this build in the description below in case you are interested in any of the codes that I used. I went into my storage and I realized that I never used this bunny day arch, so I decided to add it here and it was so cute and snug. I'm just rearranging some items because I didn't like how they looked. Happens to me all the time. Once I add these small little touches, we are done with the build. Here is how the build ended up looking. I don't think I mentioned this, but this is actually in front of Tia's house, so I know she's going to love everything here. Plus, I know she's gonna love the little picnic area that I added for her. And here's how the other section looks. It's a super simple walkway, but I do love how it looks. Now on to the second beach design. This one is a lot smaller than the last one, but I wanted to continue the mushroom beach design, and I'm probably going to do that for all of my beaches. For this design though, I wanted it to be a small little seating area where maybe someone wants to have dinner by themselves or want to just spend some time by themselves. Who knows? I just wanted to give them a nice little space to chill. And I did want to change up some of the colors of the items that I use. If you notice, I do use a lot of blue, and that is because the blue in this game is my favorite, and I ended up changing some some of the items to a different shade. Like this ranch chair, I ended up changing it to a green one, which doesn't look bad. I actually like the color. I ended up using this grass mushroom path instead of my usual log path just to change it up a bit. I'm just going to fill up the empty spaces with some cute little items and some flowers. I honestly can't wait to start hunting for new codes. I think that's my favorite part of designing, is just finding all of these amazing and beautiful designs that people created. But we shall see which theme you guys vote for. Here I go rearranging everything again. I'm telling you, I'm very particular with how I want stuff to look. But once I finish rearranging everything, we are done with the build. I told you it's a short little build. Here is how the build ended up looking. I love this area so much, and you can actually change up the colors to adjust it to your theme, and you can add it anywhere on your island. And I wanted to show you guys how it looks from the side. Now for our third and final build for today is this little section that I have here. It's not on my beach technically, but it's close enough, and I decided to decorate it. For this area, I am using a new item that I haven't used before. The inspiration for this area actually came from that item, which is the Zen bench. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will show you in a little bit. I had it in my storage for a long time, and I didn't realize that you can actually customize them. So I customized it with this cute blanket code that I found on Pinterest. I think it represents Alice in Wonderland so perfectly. And when I went to go customize it, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a picnic area. I'm gonna surround it with trees, well, a tree and a bunch of flowers and some mushrooms. And then I decided maybe I should add some food items. So I used some of the frosted cookies and some bread to represent the cookies and bread that Alice ate. And then I wanted to fill it up with some cushions, but I didn't want to add too much. So I added the mom cushion and the mum cushion. The mum cushion just fits perfectly here. Then I wanted the back to look like a mini forest. So that's when I added the triangular topiary and the singular tree. And then I'm going to be adding a few more seats. So I added this ranch chair and bunny day chair. Then I'm just finishing off this build by adding a couple more flowers and the mushrooms. And once I add this lamp and this moss, we are done with the build. Here is how the little picnic area looks. I'm actually super obsessed with this. I think this small little area is one of my favorites that I've ever made. It's so cute and so adorable. I'm just obsessed. I'm just obsessed. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, let me know by hitting the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to join our little AC family. I will be continuing my beach design in the next video, so stay tuned for that. And head over to my community tab and vote on which theme you would like for me to do in my next island. I love you all so much. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!